can't stop me from smiling, pig.
It's Remar.
Damn kidnapper!
I take lying low lives like you, partner.
Why would I?
Well, you know, I've read a lot of crime novels and movies over the years. Everything from Godfather to the detective, Maltese Falcon with you know, Bogey and all those guys. So I've loved that stuff all my life, and it was just the idea was, you know, what can we do that's going to give it just a little different flavor than the things we've seen before, and that's kind of how I went into it. We wanted to do it at one location. It was a miracle that it got shot. Let's face it. I mean, you know, we once we got the script together, got our first actor, and it was kind of like a domino effect. You know, one actor led to another, led to another, led to another. We finally got a cast together again right at the last second. The easy thing to do is I started in with each actor and I would give them backstory. I would give each actor a different backstory, and was directing them on the phone for, you know, a week before we actually shot. And when they got here, they, you know, they still had, you know how it is with a brand new script, a director you've never actually worked with except on the phone. And I mean, it all came together great. Like I said, my partner and I were just elated with what we saw in the room. And it was just fun. Each actor, you know, they're all different. You have to work with them differently. And each one of them brought something different. And it was just, you know, it was just, I don't know, it was like a puzzle fitting together. The 5D Mark III camera, Jason Hufflin brought that to the table for us. Great camera, you know, full frame, digital camera. One of the things I was really impressed with was the microphones, and this was not my first experience with these Rode mics. The camera mic on the Rode, I shot a commercial for my business about 2 months before, a month and a half, I don't know what it was, and of course we had the boom mic and everything else, but I'll be honest with you, I didn't have to even use the boom mic footage or to make the commercial work. The camera mounted Rode did everything I needed to do. I was very impressed. As a matter of fact, I'm so impressed that I want to go buy one. But
I really enjoyed the process of getting ready for that character because it was a detective novel or a detective character, and I hadn't actually acted in film as a detective, or as had I even acted in theater as a detective. So I really enjoyed that process, and I enjoyed also that particular character because it reminded me a little bit of Spencer in the Parker novels, which I'd read a lot lately. We don't have time for that right now. What I still can't figure is why you're at the top. Dumb move.
again, like I said, the table read was another dimension to it. We'd already been working on the phone together. I'd been directing each actor and what they needed to do, what I wanted to bring to it. And I told them, you know, I mean, I wasn't like, you know, giving them any kind of reads or anything like that. I was just giving them what I felt they needed to step into the skin of that character. And the table read, you know, of course, totally different when they actually start reading your stuff and you think, oh yeah, this is really gonna work. If we can get it all shot, you know, it's gonna work. You know, you get to hear the words out of the mouths of actually, they're all very good actors.
You know, I'd worked with Patty before, and it was an absolute pleasure to work with her again. And she's so professional, and I didn't really interact with her in the piece, even though I was in some scenes with her. She's just, that was an amazing thing to watch. I got, as I was telling you at the time of the filming, I got goosebumps watching her work. That was amazing. And then Jamie was excellent for me because I'm a relatively young actor. Not that I'm a young person, but I'm relatively young in acting, and so it was great to have him. He threw a lot of stuff at me. I couldn't use all of it, but I picked what I knew how to use and let the rest go. There's nothing I could do with it because I didn't know how to do anything with it. But he gave me some great mental imaging. Working with Robert and watching him go completely over the top was good. Trying to calm him down a little bit. Come on now, settle down, big fella. You know, he wants to go even further, probably. So that was fun. That was really fun.
Pete with the gangster, hell of a job. I mean, he was a centerpiece, but he really had less to say than everyone else. But he held his own. He stood in